mid-roll.
Oh no.
Oh no!
You just paint the door? Oh no, you did too.
Is that not what you want?
Oh no!
Nine!
Unbelievable, Jess. Now what am I going to do?
I would say you could take it out of my wages, but you're not paying me any, so...
Before. Scott Brown here. Welcome to another exciting episode. This garage is good, but it's not great. And the obvious thing to do with it is knock it down and start again. Or at the very least, maybe raise it or something like that. I've had a few suggestions. I've thought of a few ideas myself. But ultimately, the thing about this garage is, it doesn't matter that much. I mean, the garage does matter. I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but it's not priority number one. This is priority number one. The house. And we're going to spend a bunch of money on it. It needs a new kitchen, needs a new bathroom, needs some indoor-outdoor flow. Currently it's only got a front door and a back door in different areas. So basically there's a lot of work to do in the house. So all our resources go there. But it doesn't mean that I won't spend a bit of money on the garage. I do want an area that's a nice place to work. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I usually have a pop-up tent where I set it up on people's driveways and I set up a drop saw, table saw, sometimes a workbench. And I look at this garage as a glorified pop-up tent. It's much bigger, probably 4 times the size. I can keep tools in here, I've got power, and I'll have light. So when you look at it in that context, this is a huge upgrade. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this as a little workshop, maybe build a permanent bench here, paint some cupboards, I've already painted that wall, and just tidy it up a little bit. But one thing that I really want to do is I want to make a permanent drop saw station on this wall here. So I can finally put my Capex somewhere and leave it there with the vacuum hooked up to it, that kind of thing. And then maybe just like a Ron Pork style wings on either side of the drop saw. And keep it simple, you know, just keep the place simple. What do you think? Now is the chance to solve some little niggly things that have been annoying me. I've been putting these window stays on all the windows, and that is the only window that sticks like that. So in today's exciting episode we'll fix that. But there's also this. It's a classic little issue you have when you put new carpet in a house. They often don't trim the doors, so then they rub against the carpet. That's what I'm going to sort out right now. I'll tell you the good thing about this door rubbing on the carpet. It's holding itself up. Oh, this one's solid. Now this one is a tad different. It's not rubbing on the carpet. When you close it, it's very tight down the side here, the latch side. And it's also tight along the top. So we've just been keeping the door open because it also has this mirror hook system here. Basically, the mirror hangs on the door like so. I mean, Jess and I are the only ones who live here, so having the bedroom door wide open doesn't really matter. But it would be nice to have the option of closing the door. That's what it's for after all. Let's start with the first one, the cupboard door. All I did off camera was mark the bottom. One thing you got to be careful about when you go to trim a door at the bottom is, more often than not, it'll be a hollow core door. Usually you can tell by the weight. If it's a lot lighter, it's probably going to be a hollow core. That's what this is. And the way they build that is with a timber frame going around the perimeter, and then they have some sort of cardboard or some sort of timber to stabilize the skin that's on each side of the door. So what you don't want to do is cut too much of the frame, because then you get into that hollow center. I think I'm going to be okay here. It's only about 10 mil, but there is only one way to find out. One down, great success. So this is the bedroom one. And I just trimmed the top of it, so I shouldn't be rubbing at the top now, but the side is what we need to trim. It's an older hollow core door, but it's still a hollow core door. So they've hidden the timber grain here with this little clashing. But the thing is, they haven't put one on the hinge side. You can see the door frame and the two skins on either side of the door. So that's the side that I want to cut, the hinge side. If I go and trim this door here, this door handle will no longer work because this will be sticking out of the door too far. So yeah, whenever you're taking the width of the door, trim the hinge side. That does mean that you have to check the hinges in again, but it's easier than relocating a door handle. Alright, last but not least, the bedroom window. Door, bedroom door. So the question is, have I taken enough off the hinge side? Alright, where's it? Up. No, you're thinking, God, Scott, you make that look easy. It's just life as a professional. Why? Why? This is how I put the pin in, by the way. I put the chisel on edge like that and then knock the pin down. Oh, that was easy. Okay, moment of truth.
Hey,
Oh, hi there.
found the camera in the living room. You done?
Okay, so I was meant to be done after I did the window, but I didn't do the window. I finished the doors. It's like 28 degrees here. Someone said it wasn't the ozone layer. Something to do with this island being in the middle of the ocean. Who cares? It's hot. 28 degrees, I'm stuffed. I'll do the window tomorrow. One more thing before I go though, is a little message from the sponsor. And we're gonna have some pizza. Using a stone rather than grilling directly on the grates gives you a surface that absorbs moisture. We don't have a working oven, we don't have a working cooktop, but we do have a barbecue. We bought this one. We're trying to cook a pizza on it. So it has this big stone and like a silver tray, but then on the picture it has like a grill and like another silver tray.
Then you need a Weber pizza stone. Bakes a pizza to perfection just like a real pizza oven. So how do you use it?
Seems like it'll be fine.
We only get a little glass each because we got ID'd at the supermarket buying a bottle of wine, and Scott, oh God, that's it. And Scott forgot his ID, so we're rationing. That just really set the tone. Spent all day making this pizza. So I made a pizza base, my own pizza bases, and I made a combination of an Italian friend's recipe and a Swiss friend's recipe. And I'm hoping that I get the Swiss precision and the Italian heart. But I've had to do 3 separate proofs, each about 2 hours, 1 3 hours long. So I started making this pizza at 9 AM.
That sounds very complicated, Jess.
It was very complicated. But you know, it doesn't need to be complicated. Making your website with Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to build your online presence and run your business. I pride myself on the quality of work that I do, and having an awesome website to showcase that work is critical. It's a good way of getting potential clients, it's a good way of showcasing the previous work I've done. Now Squarespace make that really easy for me with their online portfolios, galleries, everything scales to fit whatever screen your potential client is viewing your website on. Honestly, it's just a really easy website building platform, and if you're a rookie like me, you will appreciate that. So if you're keen to try it out, Squarespace also offer a free trial, so you have nothing to lose. Then, once you're ready to launch your website, go to squarespace.com/Scott Brown Carpentry to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I also pride myself on my work, Scott. I'm gonna be pissed if this doesn't work. Well, make sure it doesn't explode on you.
No, it's not going to explode.
Who cares? Let's just give it a
I mean,
whirl.
it's a pizza, yeah, go for it.
Oh. Just close it, I guess.
Cheers. Cheers.
Make it last. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that, Jessica.
Too bloody easy.
I'll see you in the next exciting episode.